So Jada Pinkett Smith is out here talking about and embarrassing Will again, bro. Again. She came out, her book is about to come out in a couple of weeks.
Not even a couple of weeks, couple of days.
Couple of days?
Tuesday, actually, I believe.
October it is the 17th. You're right. So her book is about to come out in a couple of days. And she went on the show, of course, promoting her book. Mm-hmm. And she came out her mouth and said that her and Will have been separated, air quotes, separated since 2016. Mm. My thoughts are, really? Really, Jada? So, D-Lo, do you believe that they are separated? And do you believe that Will that they separated? What do you think about what the hell she said, bro? What's going on with Jada D-Lo, man?
I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm going to go ahead and apologize to you, bro.
What's good, bro?
I think it was multiple times where you were, I don't want to say attacking because that's such a harsh word, but where you were not defending her, you were
criticizing,
very much criticizing her actions when she spoke about Tupac or when she did certain things, not in Will's favor. And most times I would agree with you, but a lot of times I would take the lighter side of it. You would
give her the benefit of the doubt.
I give her the benefit of the doubt. I no longer am giving her the benefit of the doubt.
Thank you, D-Lo.
Something is wrong, really, really wrong with Jada Pinkett. And I hope she is able to receive whatever she's looking for. And I don't think Will Smith is able to give that to her. However, I don't feel like she's telling the truth.
I don't think so either, but go ahead.
I don't feel like they've been separated since 2016. Now they may not be intimate and all of that jazz that comes with it, because I believe she's also been on record to say that Will doesn't satisfy. I don't even know.
She went on the Red Table Talk and did say that there's a problem with the intimacy there.
Yeah. So she's just hell bent on, it seems like, embarrassing Will Smith,
her husband.
Her husband. But I don't feel like they've been separated since 2016. And the Academy Awards, or the Emmys would say exactly that. Because if you've separated since 2016, if your relationship isn't the way that she is saying it has been since 2016, I don't see a man in any regard going on stage to slap another man and
who is his friend
and act how Will Smith acted if y'all are not together. So I don't think, if that's how she feels, I don't think Will Smith feels that way. I also don't think that they may have been separated recently, but I don't think it's been since 2016, because there's no way that he's going to go defend her in that manner, in the manner that he did, especially when he doesn't have that characteristic, or historically that's not been his character to be that type of person. Now, if you listen to Shannon Sharp podcast, Club Shay Shay, when he had Tommy Davidson on, Tommy Davidson said that Will Smith tried to intimidate him when
he was
acting with Jada Pinkett, and he kissed her or something like that. And so Will was in his trailer, like basically trying to bully him, like, what's up?
We're probably going to what's up? Yeah.
But that was behind closed doors. That wasn't in front of the whole world to see. So historically, Will Smith has not been that type of person to do stuff like that. So I don't feel like them not being together since 2016, I don't feel like that's truthful.
I don't think it's truthful either, D-Lo. And it's like, Will Smith was the guy that a lot of people throughout his career, starting from Fresh Prince all the way up to I Am Legend, Concussion, Pursuit of Happiness, like all of these movies that he's done, he was the guy. Will Smith was my favorite actor at one point. He was the guy that I looked up to, like, yo, this is who I want to be like, low key. And I feel like it just feels like, and I'm not saying this is what Jada is doing, what I think Jada is doing is she's searching for a way to stay relevant because she doesn't have anything else. Without
Just
Will,
say
she
it,
ain't.
bro. She's searching for a way to stay profit. She's searching for a way to profit off of this
Well, yeah,
relationship.
I was getting to that. I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
getting to
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
within that relevancy, she's searching for a way to stay profitable because with everything that she's saying, it has to be inevitable that this marriage is about to be over. I actually hope for
I
Will's
think
sake.
everybody does.
I actually hope for Will's sake that this shit is over ASAP because
I think everybody does.
but it's been so much that she's been, and again, she's searching for a way to stay relevant and a way to profit off of this marriage because there's no way that this man agreed to or was under the understanding that they were separated for the past 7 years because of the way he went up and screamed out, "Keep my wife's name out your effing mouth." The way that he was emotional on that Red Table Talk when he was talking about the entanglement with August Alsina, the way that he was embarrassed at the things that she was doing behind closed doors as far as recording him when he didn't want to be recorded in his own home because his social media presence is his bread and butter, in his own words. Like, it seems like she's trying, and this is just alleged, of course, but it seems like the way she's acting in public, it's like she is trying to find any way to tear this man down. And she's been recorded on her own show that she didn't want to be married. She didn't want to be married. And you can tell. You can tell.
Well, hold on. Wait. No. No.
Oh, go
Maybe
ahead.
she
What's up?
didn't want to be married. Maybe she didn't want to be married to Will. But she did recently say, which is new to us.
Yeah.
I didn't know this, that Tupac
proposed to her when he was in Rikers. Yeah.
So, yeah.
And did she also say, yeah, if I would have said, yeah, I'm gonna get married to you, and I got married to him, he was gonna leave me as soon as I got out of. Like, yeah, she didn't want. You're right. She didn't want to be married to Will Smith. She didn't. Yeah. She didn't want to be married to Will Smith. But her mom, quote unquote, forced her to get married because she was pregnant with Jaden at the time. So she was like, yeah, just go ahead. But she said she never wanted to be married to. She said she never wanted to be married, but it's starting to look like, just like D-Lo said, she never wanted to be married to Will. Yeah. But and not to say that Will is innocent in the situation, because it has been said that he had his own transgressions too within the marriage, and they have been known, widespread. And she said it was a rumor that has never been, but I don't believe it, because she went on a show also saying that the biggest rumor that she can't believe is that they've been known as swingers. But that's been a thing for a long time. Everybody thought that they were, but they were just in an open. I just feel like they were in an open marriage, in an open relationship, so to speak, that she could do her thing, he can do his thing, and they were finding a way to make, just like Will said on the Red Table Talk, they were, you go your way, I go my way. You find a way to make yourself happy, I'm gonna find a way make myself happy, and we'll come back together. That was the separation that he thought, but she made it sound like they were almost divorced.
Yeah, but if you think about what you just said, as far as what Will said, what the speculation and rumors are, because sometimes there is truth in the rumors. If you think about it that way, maybe they have been separated since 2016, not living in the same house. Because I mean, if he said that, like, you go your way, I go mine, and you find whatever makes you happy, and then there have been rumors and speculation about him having transgressions, and now we know about August Alsina and whatever else there is that she's done. Maybe they have been separated, but you would think that, especially with the paparazzi and how news moves around Hollywood, while there are a few couples that keep their relationships private or able to keep all that information out, a couple like Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, who were once looked at, which I'm sure everybody that said it is now like, ugh, that once were looked at as couples goals. I'm sure like that, something like that
Will and Jada love.
Yeah, that would have been wide. Yeah. J. Cole. Yeah. Dang, Cole. He took an L on that one.
And somebody else took an L too, but I'm gonna say that in a second.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, maybe it is true that they have not been together since 2006, in the same house since 2016. But my question is, so if we're speculating about that, and if it is true that they are not together, what's keeping them together in legal terms? What's keeping them
Churn.
together as far
Them
as
churn.
all those kids are older
True.
than they don't live in a house. So
True.
why are you legally tying to marriage? But see, this is the thing. I'm answering my own question. So she's also said that you said she didn't want to be married. She's also said that there is nothing that will allow her to divorce outside of something that she ultimately really can't handle. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, if you're going to be separated and neither of you like really want anything to do with each other, why? I mean, I know the marriage vow says in sickness and health till death do us part, but if you're not happy in a relationship or in a marriage, so much to the fact that you haven't been together, quote unquote, since 2016, we're in the year 2023. I mean, I can't wrap my head
I
around
can't.
why you're not legally divorced.
It is hard to understand, but I mean, I think the better vow that you should have referenced there was for better or for worse. But neither here nor there. You said in sickness or health, but either way.
Oh, till death do us part. That you're correct. You're correct.
For better for worse, sickness. For better or for worse, to death do us part. But you're right though, because I said it was the kids, but Jaden ain't been in that house since 2000, since he was 15 years old. He was like, "Yo, I can't stay here to be myself. I gotta go. I can't be in this household." It's got to be for a 15-year-old kid to say that. It's got to be volatile as hell in that household, because he said he couldn't stay in that house past 15 years old. Willow has been having an identity crisis, and she's had anxiety a lot since she's been a kid and now going into her adult years. Like,
I mean, but you can't. I hate that I always cut you off, but
no, go ahead.
You can't always put it. I won't say you can't always, but I don't think we can necessarily put that on the marriage itself. It is a lot to live up to when you have parents that are Will and Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith that have had success in the industry.
Yeah.
And then like Will Smith, like you said, at one point in time, I believe he was everybody's favorite actor. Multiple
movie star,
movies
role model,
that made over $100 million, gross $100 million and all that, so on and so forth. So, or box office smashes. And so, you know, when you have those type of parents and then you get into the entertainment industry as well, it's a lot that's put on your plate that you may not have thought that was going to be there when you first entered. And now that it's here and everybody's comparing you to this and that. So mentally, it's a lot that you have to do. Now, as far as the Jaden, and that's for Willow, because I know Willow, I don't think she necessarily wanted to, when Whip My Hair came out, I don't think she necessarily wanted to, you know, she thought it was going to be what it turned out to be, and she would be pushed into the spotlight just like that. And then, you know, the type of parent that Will says he is in his book. So, I mean, I wouldn't contribute Willow's anxiety. I don't know. This is speculation. I'm just combating a little bit what you said. I wouldn't contribute that to the marriage. That could just be her stepping into the entertainment industry and then Will really pushing her. The Jaden one, now that's kind of like, if you say you can't live in the house, that's like, all right.
But it's like, I gotta get up out of here. But I mean,
yeah, something ain't right.
I just
at that
at 15. But I just think I just feel like, man, that Jada Will gotta leave, bro. He gotta leave, man. And if the speculation back in 2015 is that he was dating Margot Robbie, she's single. Will for what I've researched, she's single. If he was back in 8 years ago with Margot, she's an attractive young lady. They did in focus. They had a chemistry.
They did have a chemistry,
and you know, it was a lot of.
That was 2015.
2015, that movie came out. Yeah, but see, so 2015, that movie came out, and there was speculation around Margot Robbie, and then she comes out and saying in 2016 that they were separated, that they're mutually separated from each other. But in the 2017. Will puts out this long post on Instagram, showering her with love, calling her my wife. This whole anniversary thing that he put on Instagram, you know, saying love is like gardening. I have to learn to focus and helping you blossom into what you like. This long post talking about their marriage, and it's like, who is delusional here? Is she delusional and he naive? Which one is it? Because
I think it's a little bit of both.
It is both. It is 100% both.
He's delusional, and naive. I think she's delusional at the fact that
she delusional.
Whatever she's chasing with this Tupac situation, man, I think she's very delusional with that. Mm-hmm. But now that you putting all this evidence in front of me, I think I'm changing my mind. They may actually have been separated since 2016, because if you think about it, and we just said he's delusional and naive, you always see him around her birthday, around their anniversary. You always see him, as of lately anyway, you always see him put out these well thought out, loving posts about her.
You giving her the benefit of the doubt again.
No, I'm not giving her the benefit of the doubt. I'm saying that I think she is literally
shit fucking crazy.
She's been like the downfall of Will Smith as of lately. But they may actually have been separated because, and she still, and they could be separated and not legally be separated, and she could still be trying to profit off of this situation. Mm-hmm. I still feel like that, but they may actually be separate, have been separated since 2016. Because like I said, he's always putting something out, loving about her and all that. You never see her do anything like that.
Yeah.
So
never.
Maybe
that's true.
Maybe whatever happened first on his end may have hurt her, and then so in turn she tries to hurt him, and it's just like her get back has been the get back of all
astronomical.
but
astronomical.
But now he's like, okay, I want this. I don't want to get a divorce. She's saying she doesn't want to get divorced, but we're not seeing that. That's not where her actions are producing, and so now. It's like, okay, so in order for me to get her back, I got to show these grandiose gestures of love, and show my affection to the world about her. Where she's like, man, I ain't with all that, bro. We can stay married legally, but we gonna remain in separate houses.
Yeah, and we've already talked about on numerous occasions how Will Smith is, as far as he wants everybody to like him and love him.
Right,
like he's that type of guy. That's his personality. Like he goes above and beyond to be the best version of himself. Period.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say. We already mentioned that J. Cole took an L with the Will and Jada love line in his song, bro. But it was somebody that I was listening to this morning when I went to go get my coffee. Thank you, babe.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Jordan Lucas. And he got that song, Will.
I'm feeling like Will.
I'm feeling like Prince. I'm feeling myself. He had a line in that song, in the first verse, in the first 30 seconds, that said, I want to get married, but none of my shorties remind me of Jada.
Well, in his defense,
wait.
Listen.
What?
In his defense, when did that come out?
2020.
2020 is when it came out. In his defense, before that, all of this stuff that has come out with her, about her and their relationship, was not really as public as it is.
Neither was J. Cole's song.
Okay, well, that's okay. Yeah.
So if J. Cole took an L, so did Joyner.
You're right.
He can't feel like that now. Because I know he don't want no shorty that he got in his life want to remind him of this motherfucker here. Ain't no way.
You're right.
Ain't no way. Bruh, I was listening, and I didn't notice it prior to now. And I was sitting there bopping. I'm feeling like, well, I'm feeling like a prince. I was bopping, and I heard, I said, oh, rewind. I said, rewind. Yeah. I said, and I went and looked it up. I said, when did this song come out? Okay. So I was like, well, ain't no way. So I know Jordan is like, fuck.
So talking about criticism, though. Talking about criticism and how people, especially professional athletes and people of high status, take that. How do you think she's feeling? Seeing all of this. Like, you went from, I want to be a part of a relationship like Will and Jada, to Jada Pinkett Smith is the downfall of Will Smith. They don't need to be married. And she's crazy and she's delusional. How do you think she feel? You think she cares?
Nope. I think she feel like she above. If she cared, D-Lo, she wouldn't be on this tirade that she's on, bro. I feel like, just like you said, Drake feels like he's above criticism. Jada feels the same way, because the way she's going on this tirade of interviews and the shit that she's saying and what she's doing and the shit that she's outing in their relationship, she don't give a fuck. As long as she stays relevant and she profits off of this relationship, she don't care, G. She don't care.
Yeah.
She don't give a damn. Ain't no way she does.
Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's crazy to think about, man. But Will, you gotta go, bruh. Margot is on the market, bruh. Go get her. Thank you for watching this video. If you made it this far and you like what you see, there's an episode on the screen right here. Make sure you click that and view that. We think you're gonna love it. Also, hit that subscribe button right there. We still got the goal of 450. And when you're on all your streaming platforms, wherever you find your podcast.